Reading Rainbow is made possible by the annual financial support from viewers like you.
RCN, proud to support reading that stimulates the live wire of a child's imagination. And the National Science Foundation, which supports programs that enable all children to succeed in science, mathematics, and technology. And
Kellogg's Rice Krispies, who reminds you, books are totally overflowing with cool stuff. Get in on it. Wake up to the amazing world of reading.
Reading Rainbow, butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can go anywhere. Friends to know and ways to grow, a reading rainbow. I can be anything. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow.
Here, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty. Naji. Hi. I'm looking for Naji. He must have slipped away. I don't know where he is. Naji. Where did you go, kitty? Catnip. The finest quality cat-catching equipment. It's an herb, and cats love the smell of it. Okay. Naji. Naj. Naji, where? Ah, there you are. I knew you couldn't hide from me for long. Surprised? This is Naji, a full-grown Bengal tiger. And this is his trainer and best friend, Peter Gross. And we're at Marine World in Vallejo, California, where the big cats are specially trained just so that we can get close to them. Peter, he's magnificent. I've never been this close to a tiger before. It's all right that I pet him like this.
Sure.
Yeah?
This is the end you want to pet, right down here.
Uh-huh.
And this is the end we might want to avoid. This is the biting end.
That's the end with all the teeth.
That's
yeah?
right.
Now, tigers are known for their stripes, and this is a Bengal tiger, right?
That's
now,
right.
what are his stripes specifically for? Do they have a purpose?
The importance of his stripes are camouflage, as is the hide on most animals. If you were to, say, shave a piece of this fur off here, you'd see the same markings on his flesh.
Really?
Yeah.
Seems to be making a lot of noise here. It's almost like he's talking to us.
It is. We have sort of a tiger language that we understand. We both speak tiger now.
Peter, are tigers like people? They have different personalities. They have certain things that they like and dislike?
He's not fond of, say, having his ears touched like that, so you pull his ear away, or having you touch his paws. He would reach over with his mouth and tell me to let go, which I do every time.
Remarkable. He's so beautiful. Now, how long have you two been together?
We've been together about 17 years now,
Really?
so we know each other very well, and we have a rather strong bond at this point.
Yeah, he really seems like he really loves you.
Yeah, and he lets me know that by making a chuffing noise, which is sort of a happy sound, which is the equivalent of a house cat purring. And I'll see if he'll make it now. Yeah. That's a very happy sound, sort of a greeting.
Yeah.
That's the one I want to hear.
It's obvious that Peter and Naji have a great relationship, but they had to work at it. And so do people who have cats as pets. And that's what the characters in this book, Duncan and Dolores, found out.
Duncan and Dolores by Barbara Samuels. Read by Jane Curtin. One day, Faye and Dolores saw a sign. Needs a home. 4 years old. His name is Duncan.
I want a cat just like that,
said Dolores.
He's cute and he's just my age.
But animals run away from you, Dolores, said Fay. I want that cat, said Dolores. Ah, poor Duncan, sighed Fay. The next day, Duncan was delivered in a case.
Now you are my cat, and you will come out and play with me.
Duncan shot out of the case and disappeared under a cabinet. Oh dear, it's starting already, said Fay. Later that night, Fay said, "Come to bed, Dolores.
I'm going to sit here till Duncan comes out."
Just leave some food by the cabinet. He'll come out when he's ready," said Fay.
Okay, but I'll leave him this note so he'll know where I am.
Oh, brother. 2 days later, Duncan reappeared. Dolores said,
I'm so glad you finally came out, Duncan. Now we can play dress-up.
"Cats don't play dress-up," said Fay.
Duncan does. Today I will wear a beautiful cape, and he can wear this lovely hat.
Duncan didn't want to play dress-up.
I understand, Duncan. You would rather do tricks. I will throw this ball, and you will bring it back to me. Go get it, Duncan.
Duncan didn't want to do tricks. "Here, Duncan," called Fay softly. "You don't have to do tricks." Duncan walked over to Fay and sat in her lap. The next morning, Dolores said,
Duncan doesn't like me. He likes you better than me.
"I think he's afraid of you," said Fay.
Duncan afraid of me? How silly! You're not afraid of me, are you, Duncan? How come you always play with Fay? You never play with me! It isn't fair!
"It would be a lot quieter around here if you'd leave that poor cat alone," Fay grumbled.
That's fine with me,
said Dolores.
I have much better things to do than chase that fat cat.
Dolores made a hiding place with chairs and an old blanket. Then she had tea with Martha and Mabel. She did not ask Duncan to join them. After tea, she played the piano and refused to notice Duncan. And when she took her nap, she hugged her teddy bear, not Duncan. Later, she painted.
Now look what you've done.
Duncan rolled the paintbrush toward Dolores. It stopped at her feet.
Why, thank you, Duncan,
said Dolores. Duncan purred softly.
Duncan sat on my easel today,
Dolores said later that night. Really, said Fay.
Then he brought me my paintbrush.
That's nice, said Fay.
Look, Fay,
whispered Dolores.
Look at Duncan. His chin is on my neck and it really tickles. Hey? Duncan really likes me!
Dolores discovered that Duncan really did want to be her friend. He just needed a chance to be himself. But making friends with 500-pound tigers, now that's a real challenge. And it begins when they're just cubs.
Hi, my name is Mary Fleming, and these are my babies. I work with a veterinarian here at Marine World, and my job is to care for these babies from the day that they're born. This is Madras. He's a 2-month-old white Bengal tiger cub. Right now he weighs about 15 pounds, and when he's full grown, he'll weigh about 500 pounds. And this is Deli. Deli's Madras' sister. Right now she weighs about 17 pounds. When she's full grown, she'll weigh between 250 and 300 pounds. She gets a little cranky sometimes. You're okay, you're okay. Even though these cubs are small and I treat them like babies, I always have to remember that they are tigers. Right now they have the baby teeth, and as with any baby, they try and tear everything up. By the time they're about a year old, they will start getting their adult teeth. When they're real young, when they put their claws out, we just kind of pick up their paws and tell them no. And they automatically retract their claws, and eventually they learn what we're talking about. As soon as we say no, they'll retract their claws. And you are being a brat. I teach these cubs basic manners, just like you teach your kitten at home. The first thing the babies learn is the word no. No, no, no. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. See, you have to learn that too. See, I can get rough too. If you can get rough, I can get rough. Sometimes you just have to be a little rougher than they are, just to teach them. When I do this, it relaxes them. I think it has a lot to do with the way that the mother would carry them around. A mother tiger carries her baby just like a regular cat. She holds them by the scruff of the neck. And when they're real young, they go kind of catatonic, and that way she can walk around wherever she wants with them, moving from place to place. So we try and copy that, and it kind of relaxes them and makes them feel real secure. Oh, good girl. In the animal nursery. When they get too big for me to handle, I turn them over to Peter Gross and the guys on Tiger Island.
Tiger Island is really a great place for the older cats to get their exercise. Pat's giving Ricardo a little piece of meat now for standing up on his hind legs and stretching, something he might do in the wild on a tree to sharpen his claws. It's a lot of fun for the cats to be able to just let down all their inhibitions and play and get in the water and have the handlers sort of act like another tiger with them.
Oh, good girl. Good girl, Jai. Ah, got the fat white one now. That's him.
One of the favorite things for the tigers to do is to jump on you from behind and catch you when you're not looking. They love to knock you down and then kind of stand there and lick you in the face and walk away.
Good girl. Good girl.
They have very large paws to house the retractable claws that they have, but when they're out here playing with their handlers, they know not to use the claws. Even though it looks like it might be very dangerous, it's really a very controlled situation. We never forget that these tigers are wild animals. They still have all their wild instincts, even though we have a nice rapport with them. to let them get excited, but not get too excited. So the cats, even though they're having a good time and playing and romping and jumping on their trainers, know that there's still a limit. Now here's the ultimate reward. After the tiger jumps on him, he lays down and Pat will scratch his stomach and talk to him. And this is a wonderful part of this long-term training. As you can see, they still have a wonderful bond.
Cats are well known for their unique personalities. They can be coy, confident, friendly, or finicky. People are so fascinated by cats that a Broadway musical was created about them. And the actors and actresses in that show go through an amazing transformation. Lonnie, I'll see you later on, okay?
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, come on in. I have an hour to get ready. This is where Lonnie Ackerman, the actress, becomes Grisabella, the glamour cat. Grisabella is an old cat who was once very beautiful. I love playing her, but the best part is becoming her. First line to becoming Grisabella. Sometimes I look at my pictures to see exactly where the little snout is. What I'm doing now is creating a cat base, and I use grease paint, which is special theatrical makeup. It's very smooth. It's a lot of fun to use. It kind of starts the magic of the cat. This shading is going to make Grisabella gold. Okay, here comes the nose. This is one of my favorite parts. More cat. Now that I put the eyeliner on, I really feel like my eyes are beginning to stand out like cat's eyes. Whereas before they were just human eyes. This is where I give Grisabella her glamour. Makeup and hair are ready. I know it's close to showtime.
Okay, cats. Half hour to get ready.
of being on Broadway. On stage, everything comes together. My makeup, my costume, my voice. I am a cat.
Have been the inspiration for a lot of great ideas, including books. So, if you liked Duncan and Dolores, then here are some others that'll tickle your whiskers. But you don't have to take my word for it. Of course, you could take his.
Hi, my name is Erica Siegel, and I've just finished reading this out-of-the-ordinary book called Puss in Boots. It's different than any other book I've ever read. This story is about a man who has a cat named Puss. When Puss puts on his boots and hat, he feels extra smart and very brave. He outsmarts animals, people, and even the king. He does all of this to help his master become great. This story has a surprise ending, but I'm not going to spoil it for you. You'll just have to read it for yourself. Puss in Boots.
Hi, my name is Adam Alexander, and I just finished reading a book about a cat who dreams of flying and how he finally gets his wish. It's called Cat and Canary. Cat is very funny and adventurous. When Cat finds a kite tied to a TV antenna, he takes it off and soars into the sky. I could even imagine myself flying over the city. Canary and his friends rescue Cat in an amazing way. How? You'll have to read the book yourself to find out. I thought this book was funny, and the cat was the most unusual one I've ever heard of. Get Cat and Canary. Can you imagine having a moon tiger come into your bedroom and take you to magical places? Well, that's what happens in the story called Moon Tiger. In this story, there's a little girl named Jessica. In her bedroom, she imagines that a moon tiger comes and takes her on different adventures. She flies to the jungle and follows gorilla tracks. When Jessica and the moon tiger come home, the tiger sees Jessica's little brother and says, "Do you want me to eat him?" Jessica thinks for a second and decides her little brother is not so bad after all. I'm Jordana, and I really enjoyed this story. So the next time you want to use your imagination, read Moon Tiger.
You know, it's hard to believe this little guy will grow up to be a 500-pound tiger someday, with his own distinct markings and personality. You know, all cats have a certain mystique, an exotic quality that some of us just can't resist. But big or small, I love them all. See you next time. Come on, you want to go for a walk? Come on, let's go for a walk. Let's go for a walk. Come on.
Come on.
Today's Reading Rainbow books are Duncan and Dolores by Barbara Samuels, published by Bradbury Press. Puss in Boots by Charles Perrault, retold and illustrated by Lorinda Bryan Cawley, published by Harcourt Brace Jovanovich Incorporated. Cat and Canary by Michael Foreman, published by Dial Books for Young Readers. Moon Tiger by Phyllis Root, illustrated by Ed Young, published by Henry Holt & Company, Incorporated.
Reading Rainbow was sponsored by a grant from Kellogg's Rice Krispies, reminding you books are totally overflowing with cool stuff. Get in on it. Wake up to the amazing world of reading.
Grants are also provided by the National Science Foundation, which supports programs that enable all children to succeed in science, mathematics, and technology. RCN, proud to support reading that stimulates the live wire of a child's imagination. And by the annual financial support of viewers like you.